What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and my new player progression tutorial in 2020. Now, this time around, we are going to break into Chaos number 5 and get, hopefully, our first Chaos 5 win. However, first things first, I don't have it unlocked yet. My champion score is at 2461. I need to be at 2750 to unlock Chaos 5. So what I am going to do is spend some of my crafting materials. Now, I want to kind of look through. I'm at 2461. Once again, what do I have to get to? 2750. So I want to look at things that are going to give me the largest jump. Now, one thing that stood out right away is, without a doubt, this armored cleanser. For the low cost of 5 shiny motes and 55,000 gold, I can get it up to 2969 champion score, which is going to be definitely nice for my average there, trying to get over 2750. So let's go ahead and upgrade this piece all the way. Actually, let's go as far as we can. And there we are, 3041. Now, I could take it up to Chaos 5 if I had amps, yet this character doesn't have any amps yet. Now, when I look, though, that brought me up to 2570, so I'm getting a little bit closer. Now remember, your champion score is only based off of your weapons and armor. Your relics aren't affecting it, so all you need to worry about are these items. Now, let's see, we've got a 5 of 10 there. We've got a 5 of 10 here. I actually believe this one could be a big opportunity for us. It's going to cost us, what? 5 shiny motes and 12,500 gold. We can get it upgraded. Let's go ahead and do that. It took it up to 2903, and now we see we're at 2646, so we're slowly creeping closer. Now I've got 2 more things I can upgrade, I don't think, because these are 10 of 10 already. I'm not sure. I must have upgraded those. Or yeah, I did. It shows, is that the piece? That's the piece I just did. Derp! Okay, let's move on to these others. Next up, let's go with this head. This is only going to go up to 2790, which is not great. However, this is my lowest piece right now at 2500, so it's absolutely killing my average. So let's go ahead and dump 5 shiny motes and 14,000 gold into that piece, and now I'm at 2721. So there's now no doubt in my mind I'm going to be able to get over 2750. I can pick a piece. These are both pieces that would be beneficial in doing Chaos 5 for my first time. We've got 4 shiny motes there and 8,600 gold. Let's see, did that get me? And there we are, 2788. And as you saw the achievement pop up, we can now hop on into Chaos number 5. Now, as we go in to pick out our first map, there's a few things to note. First off, if we go to the Advanced tab and then take a look at our special enemy, Chaos 5 is going to bring the Dark Assassin. Dark Assassins can be a huge pain in the butt. They will latch directly onto you. The only way to get them off is either survive through their initial onslaught of attacks or have something that's going to stun. So any kind of Petrify combo, cannons with the stun shard, a geyser trap, an electrocute combo, any type of stun in the game will get the assassins off of you. Now here's what makes Chaos 5 a little tougher, though, is there is a nice mix of enemies. As you see, we've got Chaos enemies from every tier here in Chaos 5. So we are going to have the new ones, the assassins, but we're also going to have vanguards. We are also going to have cyborgs. We're also going to have geodes, and we are also going to have berserkers. Now, this can make for a very tough challenge for your very first time, as it's important to note you're going to want to have a mix of defenses. So you're not going to be able to rely on just using auras or just using cannonballs, or even just the Petrify combo for that matter, unless you're already all sharded out. Now, of course, I am not all sharded out, so we're going to have to use a good mix of defenses. Let's pop on in and try out our first map. Now, what map do we want to do? Let's go... This time around, why don't we try out Greystone Plaza? That should be some good fun there. So let's hop on in and see if we can't make it happen. And here we are in the plaza. Now what we're going to do this time around is we are going to use the Petrify combo, but we're not going to rely on just it. So the Petrify combo, of course, is combining poison damage and earth damage. You can get this with just the original heroes by using a Poison Dart Tower and then the Earth Shatter Tower. There's no special mods or anything required, and this will get the job done for you. So I'm going to go with the Earth Shatter Tower with Destruction, Defense Rate, and then just any shard. I threw that unupgraded one just to fill the slot. Then we're going to go with some Poison Dart Towers. We're going to use just Defense Rate is the only shard I've got in that. And I do have a third Defense Rate shard now, and that is going to go on Flame Auras. Now remember, we do have Cyborgs, and we've got a bunch of them, so we're not going to want to spam Flame Auras. We have to be smart with the Flame Aura placement. And here we're going with the trifecta, Defense Rate, Deadly Strikes, and Destruction. So let's go ahead and get to building here and see what we can do. Let's see, let's go with a wall, say right there. First off, what do we even have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 plus air. So assuming we hold that sub-objective, we do have 4 lanes available plus the air lanes. You know what? I think I might try the Poison Dart Towers as anti-air here as well. So let's go with 1 pointed up at that air lane. And then we'll go with 1 pointed right at that air lane. And then let's see. We want to get our Petrify combo going on every lane. So let's throw a Poison Dart Tower here. And then let's get an Earth Shatter in the mix as well. And then now I want something that's going to be able to handle the build-up at the walls. Now there's no doubt enemies are going to push the walls. What I'm going to do is space out 2 Flame Auras at each wall. Now I'm trying to get these as far apart as possible, and the goal there is hopefully Cyborgs will attack this one, and then this one can still do damage, or attack that one, and then this one can still do damage. And we're going to do that basic same setup on every single lane. So let's see, let's get a wall, say, right here. It's a little sketchy on the Petrify combo here, but we're still going to go for it. Now the Earth Shatter we can put anywhere. I can just throw it, like, literally absolutely anywhere. We could go, like, right, say like that down below. And then maybe, actually maybe we'll get the Petrify up top here on this light post. I think that might help us out just a little bit. And then we're going to go with those 2 Flame Auras, doing the same thing, just going to spread them out. These are also going to help out with the flyers when they're not stunned, and they will be getting stunned. There is no doubt about it. Taking a look over at this lane, you got a bit of a natural choke point right over here, where it would be really, really easy to block the lane off. However, the flyer lanes come in right behind it, so what I'm going to do is completely spawn camp this lane. I'm going to go with a wall right there. I'm going to get my Petrify going down below. So let's see, let's get an Earth Shatter. Let's put an Earth Shatter, say, like that. And then what do we want to do for the Poison Dart Towers? If I had a little bit better range, I would just put them over here. Is my range going to cover it? No, the range would definitely not get the job done. I think let's throw a Poison Dart Tower this way at the wall. And then we'll put another one over here this way. Now, I am going to have to watch this, as flyers could end up going right for these 2 defenses. I will have to keep an eye out on that for sure. And then what do we want to do here? I think here the obvious choice is just go with a wall right there. We'll get our Earth Shatter going. We'll get our Poison Dart Tower just right next to it. And then get our 2 auras. Now, I forgot to put the auras on that other lane, didn't I? Yeah, it looks like I did. So let's get our auras in up here as well. Now, once again, remember, these auras will be getting stunned. It's just going to happen. It's the nature of the beast when dealing with Cyborgs. So just try to space them as best as you can, where they're not all going to get stunned from one attack. Now, we still got another 120 DU left, and decisions here. I don't have enough shards to set up another defense, but that would be ideal. There's no doubt there. I think we're actually going to have problems with the flyers on this lane. Pretty tempted to go with another poison dart tower. Something like that, maybe? Actually, we got enough for 2 more. Let's just spread around some PDTs. See, we can throw another poison dart tower like here on this lane. And then let's go with another one up top here to help out with those flyers. Alright, now 200 left. The main thing I'm worried about here is flyers, so I'm going to upgrade all of that flyer stuff. We'll get this one upgraded as well. And let's see how this wave holds out. Now, once again, the cyborgs are coming. You know they're coming. So just do your best to go through each lane and get the cyborgs cleared. That petrify you see working is just only going to help you out. There's no doubt there. See, we actually got those flyers down. How are we doing on these other lanes? I got no blinky walls yet. That's a plus. Okay, here we have cyborgs making it over. Okay, they got their stun off, but as you see, one is stunned, the other is not. So that's only going to help us. We've got the assassins coming now, and I didn't put anything in to deal with the assassins. And the flyers are getting uppity. Gonna need to do something about these flyer lanes here, that's for sure. Get that one burned out. Let's go back to the assassins. Now, the reason I'm jumping right in front of the wall there is I'm trying to get that petrify going. So, assassins can be petrified as well. If the poison dart tower hits them and the earth shatter hits them, then the assassin is going to drop right off of me. And it looks like, although it wasn't pretty, looks like we're going to survive wave number 1. There we go. Alright, now let's wisely spend our mana. You see I got 1 yellow wall, and it's the spawn camp wall, of course. Let's see, let's get both of those upgraded. These flyers got burned out, but I think they got a little help from those flamars as well. Now let's see, where were the trouble lanes? Let's just upgrade both of those. This one up here really is going to need most of the love, so let's go ahead and get upgrades on absolutely everything. Might as well. We've got the mana. Might as well use it. And what else do we want to do? The flyers down the middle. They were a definite problem, so let's go ahead and throw upgrades on both of those. And I think I'll put the last 200 into these 2 little side auras here. Try to help me out there against those enemies. Now, a few things you can do that would greatly assist dealing with assassins. Obviously, we're going with the Petrify combo. I don't have the right shards on my setup. If I did, that alone would be enough. Now, remember, back a few Chaos tiers ago, we got ourselves that Stunfire shard. Stunfire can be very beneficial against assassins, as can Geyser Traps, even without having anything. You know what? I'm going to throw a Geyser Trap down, as I just think that's the way to go. What can I get rid of? I think I can get rid of this Poison Dart Tower. I don't think it's really quite necessary. And what we'll do, without even having a relic, any shards or anything, we want to put our Geyser somewhere where it's not going to get hit by enemies, or enemies aren't going to be triggering it. So let's just go right here with it. Now what I'm going to do is anytime I see assassins coming, or if I get an assassin on me, I'm going to run down to this Geyser Trap, and it's going to give me instant assassin removal. So let's go ahead and see how this holds up for wave number 2. I am going to be keeping an eye out on those assassins, as they will be coming in hot. That is a certainty. Basically, as soon as you see that purple animation, it's time to head down to our Geyser Trap. Wow, it looks like no shots at all got onto these flyers. Maybe I need to change the placement of one of those PDTs. Get it like shooting right up the middle or something here. Here comes the assassins, right to the geyser. And you see the assassin is instantly knocked off of me. I did take that first hit. You're going to get hit once. But we're in good shape. Another assassin's coming. It fell off of me naturally from the Poison Dart Tower and Earth Shatter shots, but as you see, I can just head right back over to the geyser, and it's going to keep clearing those assassins right off. I'm definitely going to have to change up this flyer lane. This is not working out. Another assassin, right to the geyser. I need to be up there on that Plaguing Hawk right now, but instead I'm dealing with these flyers. Now, another thing you can do in this situation, of course, is there's no other enemies. So just park in your damage zone. Get the assassin wrecked up. Remember, any stuns that you do have, such as the concussive shot on the Huntress here, use those once the assassin is off of you, and that will keep that assassin parked. Alright, we're going to change up this flyer situation, as that was just not working out. Let's go ahead and sell that one, and we'll move it down right here. Kind of face dead center. So that shouldn't hit much of anything, except those flyers. Throw a few upgrades around here. And then I'm going to continue to dump into this top lane. I just don't want to have any unpleasantness going on up here. So let's go ahead and dump the rest of the mana we have right up in that top lane. That should make a pretty sizable impact on it. And here we go, wave number 3. That was the Plaguing Hawk and not Slakelion. That's why I was a little bit more comfortable just letting that Plaguing Hawk die to the defenses. If it was Slakelion, I would actually be in a little bit of trouble now. Now we're still going to have those assassins coming. So let's just make sure we're good to go. You know what? I'm just going to move that bad boy right up here into the lane, as nothing is really making it all the way to this wall here. So let's just put it right here. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to give me a ton of damage on these things the second they get knocked off of me. And that should help me clearing them out. A little face roll there. Let's get a quick heal here before this ogre gets out too far. Very, very nice. So, Geyser Trap is doing good for that assassin removal. There's no doubt. Now, here, of course, we've got an ogre. Ogres like to stop, so I am just backing up and letting the defenses do its thing. I will DPS as best I can from a distance here, but an ogre stomp right now would destroy all my towers, and I don't want that to happen. We got Quibs up top wrecking on this wall. That's going to need some upgrades. Let's just go ahead and throw a repair on it, and we'll put some casual damage into Quibs. Now you see the Petrify is going on and off Quibbly really, really quick, and that's because he had some diminishing returns built up on him. There's a Chaos 5 bow, and you know what? I am just equipping that bad boy right now, as I cannot stand that scatter shot. So let's see, how are we coming along? We're doing pretty good. I'm going to upgrade that one. Let's upgrade both of these. You know what? I'm going to upgrade that wall as well. Let's just spam the upgrades around. Why not? At this point, it doesn't matter quite as much. This top lane is doing really, really good. Actually, I think I could even remove that Poison Dart Tower and put it somewhere else. I just don't think I need that one up top here. I'm going to leave it there, though. Just get that stuff upgraded. I'm going to save the rest for repairs, and wave 4, here we go. Now, remember, we don't have a relic on our Geyser Trap, so you won't want to keep an eye on that. Don't let your Geyser Trap run out of charges, as that just won't be a good thing. Now, the Geodes. Of course, the Geodes are the big shieldy balls. You see one right here. Although they are present on this map, one of the reasons I wasn't overly concerned about them, and I am using like that Poison Dart Tower, is there's one Geode in Wave 4 and one Geode in Wave 5, and that is it. There are no more Geodes. So the Geodes are relatively easy to deal with. You've got one in each of those waves, so just get out there and kill those Geodes right as soon as you can. Ooh, I missed the Geyser Trap. We still got him off. Wow. And the captain's rolling out now. I do think the captain is going to need a little bit of love. So let's go give him some. We got a petrify on him now. Going to die here to this assassin, there's no doubt. But the captain is getting handled. Now, one of the little hidden bonuses you get from petrify, and it's such a small bonus, it's definitely not a big deal. It's not worth sweating or worrying about at all, as you do get a small damage buff, 5% increased damage to enemies while they're petrified. So it's not much, but it's something. And Tuskar is just about down. There we go. Tuskar down. Wave 6 almost complete. Wow. I didn't realize I was losing that wall right there. Very, very nice. Now let's go ahead and let's upgrade both of these. And I think we're really sound there as far as flyers go. The flyers haven't been giving me a hard time anymore either. This poison dart tower got worked. Let's go ahead and throw an upgrade on it. Let's hit both of these auras because why not? And one more on that wall. Because this is a boss lane every time. This time it's a siege roller. So I think a wall upgrade is definitely in order right there. And let's go ahead and continue on and see if we can't get this map closed out. Once again, there's no shame in struggling in Chaos 5. Just about everyone out there, including myself, had a rough time the very first time ever doing a Chaos 5 map. Dealing with the assassins can be a pain in the butt. Besides using some sort of stun or knock up to deal with them, one other important thing is make sure you've got a little bit of hero health, because surviving them is another just insta-counter. If you can survive through the initial onslaught, then you're going to live. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't really suggest going into Chaos 5 with less than, say, 50,000 health. I think 100,000 would kind of be the sweet spot, but anything under 50,000, and I would probably say take a look at your defense health before you get into Chaos 5. Now we're having trouble here. I don't want to take the time to stop and heal. I want to keep working on these, but let's go ahead and repair that wall and heal up at the same time. We do have a Slakelion this time, but it's the last wave, so I don't really care about it, to be honest. Now, even though it's a new tier, we are still in ignore siege roller mode. The siege rollers are just not a big challenge to deal with. We put a little damage on that Slakelion. The only thing we have to do with the siege roller is make sure we're keeping the wall repaired. So siege rollers, particularly if you're using the construction shard in your gloves, are just super easy to repair through the walls. Even if I just die right here, I've got no worry whatsoever that I'm not going to be able to get this wall healed up. Now the petrify is really helping us out here on this siege roller right now as far as buying time. You see that wall actually didn't take any damage. Now I'm going to alternate some stuns with the petrifies there. I'm going to get wrecked a little apparently. And then I do have that poison dart tower, which isn't hitting it directly from behind. But I think there is an occasional shot going to his backside, which means that defense is doing its full damage as well. And finally got wrecked there. But we see the damage is still ticking along. Once again, even though the poison dart tower isn't firing directly into its backside, as you would expect, it's still GG, and we are good. So there is our first ever Chaos 5 Expedition clear as a new player in 2020. So thank you all an absolute ton for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget, if you have any questions or comments, make sure you let me know down in the comments below. I will do my best to get them answered for you. So thank you all once again, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.